Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon with another live Stampin' with Sharon. We are live on Thursday, June the 17th at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm so glad to see some of you have already been chatting with us, and I get on as early as I can and try to do some chatting ahead of time. So super fun that so many of you have started, like, you chat with each other, and I just love that. I think it's really neat that we have this stamping community. We have stamping friends all over the world joining us tonight, and it just makes my heart happy. I don't know, it just really does. So welcome to all of you who have joined me. If you did not see my message in the chat, if you want to chat with Michelle and I, you need to make sure that you're logged into your YouTube account. Otherwise, you'll go, why can't I talk? It's just really fun to, say where you're from and how's the weather. Right now, we've got a lot of heat and bad storms is what I'm seeing. So it's just fun, to chat and everything. I'm just looking at the names. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Linda. Mary Yates is here. Yay. We've been missing you, Mary. See, that's just it. When you come every week and I see your name all the time, and then when I don't see your name, I'm like, where is she? Where is she? You finally came back. That's awesome. We're glad you're back. So tonight I am sharing a really fun fold to make a birthday card. I'm going to show you some other samples, and you can make it any kind of card you want. But it is an easel fun fold card. So I haven't made this card in a while, but when I realized it, I was like, oh, I have made that before and I want to make it again. All right, so let me just do some fun looking down here to make sure everything is good to go. It's always fun to go live and then go, is that working right? So I want to jump over here really quick. And okay. All right, so that looks good there. And let's see. Hello, Andra. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Mary and Jack. You did not call me today. I was waiting for you to call me. Janet Self said she had the best weather today. Condolences to all who are suffering. Yeah, it's been pretty hot here in Texas. I mean, after all, it's Texas. But yeah, it was 96, but it felt like it was 107 because of the humidity. So there's that, yeah. Jeannie Brown said, I told a story, it's 100 degrees. You told a story? Did I miss it? You missed my giggle last night. Oh, last night was so painful. I've had internet issues. I've had to cancel YouTube lives. I've had to cancel certain things. The internet company really got an earful yesterday because I had the kit class, from the new kits collection. We were doing a Zoom class last night, had it all set up. Everybody was invited. Everybody had the link. My internet started acting up and I was like, uh-oh, I don't like the look of this. So sure enough, I had issues. So I sent everybody a message and I'm like, I might be late, but I'm coming. Yeah, 8:45, everybody was already gone. I was like, oh, so frustrating. So anyway, yes, Marlene, I am staying cool. I am staying cool. So yeah, I have everything all ready tonight. So we're gonna change the camera around. Let's see, I'm not quite zoomed in there. I'm going to, before I forget, if you're new and you're joining us, while I'm stamping and doing the project, if you have any questions, my friend Michelle Batson is on. You will see her name with a little blue wrench beside it. She is my moderator. She helps answer y'all's questions, direct you where you're looking for things, because I can't do both. Yeah, that's just not good. I try to glance over because I have FOMO and I want to see what y'all are saying, but I try to stay focused and get the project done. And I do have a download for tonight that gives you some great handouts so that you can make this card easily at home. So when you go to my blog, so first of all, you will click the show more button. If you're on a desktop, you'll click the show more button below the video. I think if you're on an iPad, you click the little down arrow and you'll see the description of the video. And then you can visit my blog post, scroll down on the blog post, and I have a little Texas, Texas stamp, TxStampin. The Texas, this is click here for the download. And so you can get that free download to help you make these fun fold easel cards. So there you go. All right, I'm going to turn, let's see, Marlene says, can I still sign up for your retreat if I'm a hobby demonstrator? Are you talking about the Creative 8 retreat? Absolutely. The Creative 8 retreat registration will start July 1st, right around the corner. And then it will be held on August the 14th, which is a Saturday. Anybody, anywhere in the world can join. If you're a demonstrator, if you're a customer, if you are a demonstrator and you have some stamping friends, they can come. It is a great retreat to just be inspired all day and learn new things, meet new people like you guys do here on the YouTube chat. Let's see. Yes, I just saw that, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, if y'all tag my name, I come up in red and I do see that. But while I'm doing the live, make sure you talk to Michelle. So yeah, if you're on my newsletter, I'll have a blog post on it. But if you're on my newsletter, you'll get the information about the retreat sign up. It's only $45 and we'll do like, what do we do? 10 demonstrations? 9 demonstrations plus mystery stamping. We do mystery stamping, but it is a great way to be inspired and just using the supplies you have at home. There is no supply list. You just grab that stamp set, grab that paper, and recreate what we're sharing. So super fun, super fun. Lavina says, I did my first retreat last time and it is so much fun. I'm so glad you think that because we work hard. I spent a long time today learning how to do something. We do like a video to help you guys while you're on Facebook. And it's my turn to do that. And I was like, oh, so I did a lot of research today and trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. So we work months ahead to get these things ready for you. Let's see. Gail says her kit arrived this afternoon. Okay, so Gail, I decided since I missed my kit class last night, my own class, I'm gonna try again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. If you want to join me, contact me and let me know and I'll make sure you have the Zoom link, okay? So there's that. All right. And Rose Davis says she learned so much last time at the retreats. And Michelle says the retreats are so much fun and $45 well spent. Absolutely. So, all right, I'm going to change cameras and we're going to switch cameras here. Here we go. Move my laptop out of the way. I love the get to know you portion. Oh, she's talking about getting to know the Creative 8 members. We have a lot of fun on that presentation for sure. So, all right, I'm having trouble with my laptop. It's causing a shadow and it's bugging me, but oh well, it's the only place it'll go. All right, we'll leave it there for right now. So I am using the sweet strawberry bundle. I have wanted to play with this forever. And hold on just a second. There we go. Okay. I've wanted to play with this forever, but it hasn't been available because of the punch. So as soon as it came back in stock, I pulled it out and I started playing with it. So I think that, oh, I did see a comment. Is the retreat done online? Yes, it is done on a Facebook page. It is online. Everything stays there forever for you to go back and look at it. You also receive tutorials with videos. It's a great deal. So, all right. So we're going to play with the sweet strawberry bundle. And like I said, I have your download. Okay. So here's the download and I have a great diagram to help you make this card. The paper that I'm using, I have my camera zoomed way out because I want to show you the paper. I know that the print is going to be wonky on the camera, but I felt like if I kept my camera zoomed way out, that it would be helpful. This paper is a lot of paper. Can y'all see that? It is 40 sheets. Let's see if I can pick it up this way. 40 sheets, different colors on one side and the black and white on the other. Absolutely went bananas when I realized this. I know it's really hard. This is like a dotted line. It's really hard to see on the camera, but it is better than normal if I had it zoomed out. So this pattern's really fun. But yeah, I love black and white, and I know a lot of you do too. So that's why I wanted to show you this paper. And then I'll tell you what it's called. Those of you who like to color, there we go. That's a fun one. And then there's some polka dots. Okay, this is called the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. Has all different colors in it, as you saw. And you can actually get 40 sheets of paper for free. And this is the annual catalog. It is in the back where you can earn host rewards. That's where I'm going to move this computer. It's driving me crazy. Okay, here's the paper. And when you first look at it, you go, eh, but then you really start studying it and you see that black and white on the other side. Oh yeah, very, very fun. So you can get this for free with a qualifying host order. And a host order is just one that is more than 150. But for this one, if you want to get the whole thing free, it would need to be like 180 because it's $18. So to earn $18 in free, you need to have a $180 order. Sorry. Okay. So I'm still going to stay zoomed out because we are working on using our. That's what's bothering me. Okay, I'm a little OCD tonight. Sorry about that. Okay. So I guess I should show you the cards, right? You want to see the card we're doing? Okay, so here it is. There's our strawberry, little belly band, and then it opens up. There's your happy birthday, you sweet thing. And then we have the little flower so that the card stands up like that. Now, I have seen other patterns with this card, and I like my pattern better. You tell me what you think. I'm gonna show you an easy way because you see how well mine folds? It is very close, very tight. Oh, we have a fly in the house tonight, great. To put the belly band back on, I'm just gonna kinda curve it just a little bit like this. And then it just goes right back on like that, okay? All right, so here is, when you print off, you can print off the pattern. I'm sure that I gave you, I'll double check my blog post. The blog post will not be live for at least 15 minutes after I'm done with the live. I have to add this video to the blog. Things have to happen behind the scenes, but you can download this if you want to, or you can make your own using my instructions that's in the PDF, whichever one you want to do, okay? So, first of all, I'm going to score at 2 1/8 all the way down. And then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to score at 5 1/2 all the way. And then I'm going to score, I'm going to turn it again and I'm going to do 2 1/8. If you don't want to do that, you can say 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. But you have to turn it anyway to do that middle one. So just go ahead and do that. Now, I want you to pick a side. It can be either end at this point. And I want you to score at 2 3/4. It is easier to do it here. It is easier to do it now rather than later, okay? All right, we're done with this. Now I'm gonna get my paper trimmer. I really do need a bigger desk. It's a big desk, but boy, I can sure fill it up on a live. You know, I was talking to somebody about this paper trimmer. They were asking me about the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. And if you notice, this stays locked. The best way to unlock it is to go at either end and just open it like that. It's to prevent it from the arm from breaking, okay? We don't wanna like be carrying it around and that arm fling back and we break it. So it's just a security thing. So lift at the bottom and don't lift here. Lifting here causes a little bit more pressure and it's harder. Mine's getting more worn, I think, so I can lift it. But when it was brand new, I could not lift it with the arm, okay? Just lift it at the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna use my scoring blade. Now I've got my paper, and on the end where you scored at 2 3/4, this is the part that we're gonna cut off. Let me show you my diagram. See how I have it? This gray, we're cutting these corners off. And what we're doing is we are going to cut away a skosh past the score line. That is the trick to get your card to fold perfectly. So let me show you what I'm saying. All right, so here is my score line is in the gutter, that's what I call it, the gutter of the trimmer. And I'm just gonna scooch it, just a skosh to the left, okay? And I'm gonna take my paper trimmer and I'm gonna come all the way down to this score line right here. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but if you will even look, I'm at 5.5, okay? All right, so we've done that. And I'm gonna scoot it over. I've got the score line in the gutter again, and now I'm gonna scoot it a skosh to the right. Just a hair, that's what a skosh is, okay? And we're gonna cut. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it, and we're gonna cut right on the score line to our other cut mark. I'll lift this up, and that comes away. Great scrap for a sentiment or something later. Now I'm gonna come here, my other score line, and I'm gonna cut this one off. Ah, almost. I'm just gonna grab my snips. See, it's just hanging. Grab my snips and cut that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. So now what I have done is I have created a lot of room. Let me get my bone folder. Actually, I'm gonna fold it this way. I have created a lot of room for my flaps to come over and give me a very tight fitted card. Not only is it easier to fold, but it meets better in the middle, okay? If you don't cut off that skosh, there's gonna be a big old gap right here, and you're like, oh, that's not good, something's wrong, okay? So we've created that. All right. Now I'm gonna let's go ahead and add our papers. I'm not gonna go through measurements because I told you it's all on that free download on my blog about 15 minutes after I'm done. Okay, so I picked different patterns than what's on the tutorial because I wanted to see what it looked like. Okay, we've got all that black and white paper. Let's see what it looks like. I did stick with this black and white polka dotted one because I liked it the best for where I'm putting it. All right, let's put some adhesive. On here, and there's our fly friend. I tried to get him all afternoon. Go away. If I pick up the fly swatter, he'll leave. All right, now I want to show you something. Where was it? I thought I saw a little crease, but I guess not. Okay, so we've got that. I've got 4 pieces of designer series paper. That's a fun pattern too. Can y'all see that? I'm just waving the flash water around. Maybe he'll get away from my camera. So I'm just gonna flip these over and we are going to ignore the fly. Oh my gosh, go away. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start adding my designer series paper to these panels. You could change and have all different papers. Make this kind of card your own. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. And like I said, when I show you all 4 of my cards when we're done, you're gonna see they all look different. Now we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna add adhesive. Add our panels. There we go. Looking good. Can y'all see that pattern? It's really a cool print. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna do some stamping. Get this out. We've got our strawberry, we've got our words. I'm gonna use Memento ink. Oh, let me come in a little bit. I'm done with, there we go. So I'm gonna use Memento ink. And we're going to stamp happy birthday. Right here. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. If that doesn't sound like a Southern person talking, I don't know what does. You sweet thing. I don't really talk that way, but it does sound Southern, doesn't it? Okay, and then I'm just gonna stamp just for you. This is going to be on the banner, on the belly band on our card. All right, so we're done with the black. And now we're going to stamp with garden green. I think you could use any green, but this just really looked like strawberry green to me. Strawberry vine green. And I'm going to get, oh, let me get a piece of, oh, I didn't go off the side. I thought I did. Okay, I'm gonna use this big leaf stamp that comes in it like the vine. And we're just gonna stamp it like this. I probably went a little bit higher than my other card. I can't stamp 2 cards exactly. You all know that. All right. So now we're gonna get our strawberry. Oh, I forgot something. Let's get, we're gonna use a little bit of Stampin' Blend just to color that. This does not have a 2-step stamp to go with it. I like the other end better. So we have to use some type of coloring. You could use a Stampin' Write marker, you could use Stampin' Blends, whatever one you want. Because we're using a water-based ink pad. I think that was a flower. Oop, that's a flower. That's okay, we're gonna cover it up. Don't color the flower green. But we're gonna cover it up anyway, so we're good. Okay, so we're done with that. And we're gonna set these aside. And we're gonna do some more stamping. And I have a piece of scrap. Why did I move that? I'm gonna get for my strawberries, I'm gonna use Real Red. Move this over. And I need 3 strawberries to do my design. So I'm going to stamp 1. And I just think these look so realistic. I was so happy when they came back in stock. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad, because I hadn't had a chance to really play with it. I had played with it, but not to share with you guys. So now we're taking the second little image, the little seeds. Let's see if I can get my head in there without getting it in the camera. Let's see how well I do. Ah, not bad. If you want to stamp off on the strawberry, and I think that's what I did. Those look really dark. Let's switch them over. I don't like that. Let's grab, we're gonna grab a scrap. I want to be able to see those strawberry seeds. Okay, now we can see our seeds. It's funny, my laptop is off to the right of me and it keeps catching my eye because I can see myself stamping. Oh, so funny. So funny. Okay, we are done with the red. We're gonna close these up so I don't make a mess. I think I have shared what my table looks like after I'm done with the live, because it's a hot mess. I need to do that again if I haven't. All right, we're gonna punch out. We're gonna use our punch, and this is like a builder punch. So I've got my strawberry, I've got my little stem thing, I've got a flower, I've got my bigger leaves. So we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna feed from right to left. I'm just gonna put this in. I love the fact that when you squeeze that punch, it holds it in place so you can kind of look at it, make sure it's exactly where you want it, and do any adjusting that you want. Okay. All right, so we have our strawberries. And now I want to do some stamping of the little stems. And I'll tell you, I practiced today to see if I could line those stems up with my not being able to get my head right over the camera. I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, what can I do? Just line it all up on the Stamparatus and it'll be perfect and they won't think you're a ding dong. So that's exactly what I have done. Let's see, I have this one here. How did I do it? Yeah, that works. Nope, I have it backwards. You can't stamp that way. Okay, this is what I did. Okay, so notice I already have my stamps on there. It's really tiny, and I'm gonna get the stamp set. Where did it go? Can y'all see that skinny little stem? It is a little challenging to line up if you don't get your head right over it. And like I said, with the camera, I knew I couldn't do it. So I have some scrap paper and I need to stamp 3 of these. So I'm gonna scoot this down. Put our magnet. Get our garden green again. We're going to ink that up. And we're going to stamp. We're going to ink this one up. And we're going to stamp. The Stamparatus works great for doing this because it is absolutely perfect. Let's see if I can punch it out perfectly. That's always fun. Oops, gotta move our paper. Now scoot it down. I'm gonna go back and read what you guys are saying because I just see that chat box going crazy. Oh gosh. Somebody's got to do the stamping though, right? I can't do both. I can't chat while I'm stamping. Whoops. We're gonna move this out of the way. And our third one. Three perfect little stemmies. Love it. All right, close up my pad. Close this all up. And I don't want ink on my pad, so I'm going to do it like that. Okay, now we're going to get our punch again. And we're going to come in this time the opposite way and do our leaves. Trying to do it so y'all can see me without it being upside down. Grab a Post-it note. Remember the punch I did a few, several months ago where I was a hot mess and then I totally forgot everything. My mind went so blank and I couldn't even think of how to fix my problem. But you know what? It's live and you just keep on going and just pray that people don't call you an idiot. Okay, let me line this up. That little stem is hard to get lined up. Okay. Remove all this mess. Okay, so we have those. What else do we need? We have our strawberries. All right, we're going to add these to our strawberries. Whoops, wrong way. And they're small, and I don't want a whole lot of excess glue. So I'm going to just get a little bit. I had to throw away my sponge and I didn't grab another one. After a while, the sponge that I use for adding glue gets really yucky and it's just time to throw it away. So I'm just kind of smearing that out a little bit. Don't want to put it on the stem part, the part that sticks up. And then we're just going to stick these on here. So cute. Such a fun, summery stamp set. So glad that it came back. You know, shipping delays are an issue with everything all over the world. If you've tried to buy lawn furniture, patio furniture, no. It all comes from overseas and you can't find it. All right, so we have our strawberries. We're gonna bring this back in. And I have a layer of basic black cardstock. We're going to add these two together. All right, so see this part right here, our score line? We're going to score this right here, and this is going to be our stand-up gatefold card, the gatefold part. So our easel, it's going to be our easel part. So we're going to add this like this, okay? We don't want to put adhesive here. No, that's wrong. We only want adhesive on this part or the bottom portion of this part. So whichever is easiest for you. So I want this centered a little bit from the bottom. So it kind of looks even all the way around. I can take my finger, hold it there, and I know that I just want adhesive here. I really added a lot because I don't want it to fall off. So now I'm going to do this, lining it up, press it down, and there we go. That's part of it, okay? Now, we're going to do our strawberries. We're going to put 2 strawberries on here. So see how I said we're going to cover up those the green flower. Let's bring this back over a little bit, put a little bit of liquid glue, and now we can kind of catch our stem. We're going to put this up here, and I tried to line it up with the stem. Let me show you, with the stem of this part of the vine. So cute, but we're not done. All right, remember this when we stamped for the banner? We're gonna add a strawberry to that, and this time we're gonna get dimensionals. And we're gonna pop them up. Actually, before I do that, let's add our layers together. And this is a very skinny mat, okay? You can make yours a little bit bigger if you want. And we'll pop our little strawberry. And then I added on some of my cards these fun black matte dots. So we're going to do that on this one. And I just want to use the little ones. So cute. These black matte dots, I swear, they are my total go-to. I grab them all of the time. They go with everything. All right, so we've got this part done, but what are we going to use here? We need to stamp some flowers. And I have my Daffodil Delight cardstock and Daffodil Delight ink, so just tone on tone. I need to grab, where's my flower? We lost the flower. Hold on, maybe I didn't grab it. No, I didn't. Was it this one? Nope. It is this one. Put that on. And we need 2 of them. I probably stamped that too close, but we'll see. Where's our punch? Nope, I did good. Okay, we want to line up the flower. Get our card, and we need a dimensional because that dimensional is what's going to catch the easel part of our birthday card. And you can decide how much do you want it to stand up. You know, this is a great one for the fireplace mantle, a desk. Do you want it down more? How do you want it? So I think on my other ones, they're down more, but we're just going to do this. Look how cute. Look how cute. All right, my other flower, we're also going to grab a dimensional. And, whoops, yep, got it. It's going to go right here. So we just tie that in. I just thought that was fun to tie in the bloom of the strawberry plant. I've never had luck growing strawberries, but boy, I sure do love to eat them. I had some today, as a matter of fact. Okay, so basically our card is done, except we need to make our belly band. I have seen the measurements for belly bands, and I know a lot of you may like to do that. I don't. I don't like to measure because I want to make sure it fits good and tight. So I take my cardstock, I wrap it around. Oh no, I want it to be this way. I wrap it around and I fold it pretty tightly, really scooching that in. Line that up. And then I get my bone folder. That way it fits perfectly, because if it doesn't, if you don't do it this way, sometimes it's too loose and it kind of flops around. I'm gonna get some tear and tape because we want this thing to stay together. Do a little bit of burnishing. Oh, if y'all knew how that fly was in my face. You know, I think I should write a book. My online issues are just a hot mess. Just a hot mess. Okay, now we're gonna add this on with some adhesive. And it's done. Look how cute. And see how well that just slides right off. It's not too loosey. We don't want loosey-goosey. All right, I want to show y'all my other designs. I can scrape all this stuff out of the way. How about this one? That was so sweet of you. Now, I do say that. Thank you. Now this one I did different. Do y'all see that? That is a piece of adhesive strip, okay? And I added a strip of black cardstock so it wouldn't be white. I also took a black Stampin' blend and colored right there so that you couldn't see the white. Isn't that fun? Uh-oh, I froze. Oh goodness. Well, that's not good. I hope I just froze on my side and not on y'all's. I'm watching the camera to see. There we go, I'm back. Phew, that scared me. Okay. I don't know, this might be my favorite because I love the black and white checkered. Hello there. Just a little note card, okay? Just to tell somebody that you're thinking of them. There I go again with that foam strip, okay? So fun, so fun. There's that one. And then we have the one that I did earlier that I showed you, like that. So you can see the difference in all of the black and white papers. Isn't that fun? So many uses, so many choices. There's that one. Okay, I think that's a wrap. Oh my goodness, let me get my computer. Y'all are saying the cards are gorgeous. You can still hear me. Yeah, that was so weird. All right, let's see here. Okay. I looked over at my camera because I've got two cameras, and I looked over at my camera and it was just froze. I was like, great, great. Okay. The checkered one is Renee's favorite as well. I just love it. It was so pretty. Deborah says, such a cute card idea. The strip for the easel is a great idea. And I love that buffalo check. Thanks for taking the time to put these together. You're so welcome. The black gingham print for Natalie. Yep. Betty says, my kids love my cards. Glad they don't have to buy them anymore. Amen. My kids, Mom, you coming to see us? Can you bring us a stack of cards? Yeah, I understand. You're so welcome, Cindy. Samantha says checkered is her favorite. I should have demonstrated the checkered one. Y'all like that one. But really when you look at all of them, I love that pattern more than any of them, but I love all the patterns. So I love all the black and white. So, okay. Marianne enjoyed it. Heather says, love the black and white with the pop of red. Classic. It's just classic. The next best thing is with a pop of yellow. And we did throw that in today. So, all right, guys. Give me a few minutes. Let's see, Kate. Can demonstrators get the pattern party paper with a demonstrator order of $180? Absolutely. Any order that you place, whether you're a demonstrator or a customer, you can get that paper for free. 40 sheets. It's a stack of paper. Yeah. Okay, you guys are saying you loved it. So cute. Thank you all so much who joined me live. If you're watching the replay, I want to hear your comments too. During the live, I get to go back and read the comments, but you can leave a comment below the video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that you're inspired here on my channel. And I hope that you learn something from me. So there you go. Lori says she used to collect strawberry themed items for her kitchen. Aw, thank you, Kathy. She said I knocked it out of the park and I didn't mess up the punch. A miracle. It's a miracle. Okay, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with Michelle and I. And I hope that you will make these cards because they're super fun. And remember, I have that free download on my blog. Give me, right at maybe 10 minutes. Maybe I can get it to post at 8. And then you can go over to my blog and get that download and make your own easel birthday cards. There you go.